You can be all you can be.
Listen, it's not right if you don't cuss. We need you to give us the.
Do you know how to cuss?
Like you didn't say shit and make it believable.
Don't get on here like, the young kids be doing it. Shit, fuck, man.
This shit don't even go together.
You gotta have your shit together.
No, this is like the past 3 shows in a row I did was clean shows, and like one of them I didn't even know, and
we seen the one in the church. Too.
right.
We seen the church.
And everybody looking at me kind of strange. I'm like, what's going on with here? And couldn't find out it was for somebody that had passed away, right? And it was the whole church was in the place. And I'm talking about killings, murders, and everything. And it got quiet. I'm like, why is it quiet up in here? And they was like, no, this is for... Because I actually came to watch somebody else and didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know ahead of time now before you start. You know what I mean?
You get prepared.
Yeah, you better know what's going on.
Some homework.
Let you know, inform you of what you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
So Malcolm, let me ask you a question. How long have you been doing this comedy thing?
About 18, 19 years.
Really?
Yep.
You don't look that old.
Oh, no. Well, I started when I was 8, so, say, I'm just joking. I've been doing about 18 years.
And you've been doing the straight.
Right.
Yeah, straight.
Yep.
Non-stop. That's one thing I know about you.
If you wasn't doing comedy, what would you be doing?
Man, I've never had that question before.
That's a good question.
I can't imagine. I don't know. That I don't know.
I don't know, but
I don't see me doing.
I know, but I need you to think about
that's how
that.
you know you're gonna make it in comedy.
Yeah, I don't have no plan B.
No backup plan.
Ain't no plan B. If this don't work, I don't know. Damn, that was nobody never asked me that question.
Instead of being in the house, like, you know what?
Yeah, what the hell am I gonna do if this thing don't work out?
I didn't think this
Can't
out.
play basketball. Can't play football. This is it.
That's it.
I didn't go to college. I didn't go to.
You got soft hands. You look like
got
you do
to
no
make-
housework.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? I can be a massage therapist. I'm an expert massage artist.
Either that, or
Right.
McDonald's. That's all you working with. That's all you working with. It's either that or Mickey D's.
Yeah, I don't know what I would be doing if I went to. That's
Well,
crazy.
at least you're honest. At least you're honest. You ain't come up with no bullshit.
Oh no, I would be a rapper. Because everybody try to be a rapper at a late age, so I'll be a rapper.
You know, this day and age, you don't start rapping till you 40.
Right. Well, there's so many over 40 people with mixtapes and then a little bit.
It's a guy that got a story.
They stronger than you.
He told me earlier, he like, you know I'm a rapper, right? I just looked at him like,
Yep. We've been hearing that lately.
you
the
a little
last
old
couple
to be
weeks.
breaking into the
And
rap
they was
game.
dead serious.
It's
Like
so
you would
bad.
think they was trying to pump you,
Right.
but they was dead serious.
Oh, let me pull my mixtape out.
Oh, you got mixtape.
I got one out. You know what I mean? I be spitting.
No. I should have
There's so
known.
many people.
Gray hair and dreads.
Call me MC Neighborhood.
MC neighborhood.
MC, I like me.
MC, listen,
yes.
it ain't Jay-Z and them only letting. It's only Jay-Z, Drake, and then say Nicki Minaj. All these 14,000 rappers.
None of them.
And I don't know. Look, they need to. But they all turned into comedians after that, though. I noticed that. After the rap game don't work, for some strange reason, all the rappers say, I need to be doing comedy.
Because they got a lot of material.
I need to be doing
Yeah, how many times they been turned
They
down?
rap career a joke, so they like, I got very
Yeah.
They got a
But
lot
are
of
they
material.
turning into good comedians? Or are they messing that up too? You can't tell me they breaking every game. God damn, they tearing up every game.
If you don't start out doing comedy from the rip, like a lot of people, their girl tell them they funny, so then they say, oh, well, let me go get them on, or their cousin tell them they funny, and then they get up there in front of 500 people, and then those ain't your cousins, those ain't your family, and that ain't your girlfriend.
They with the boo
right,
people.
They done paid
They with the boo
$35,
people.
$40, and it's like totally different than what people think, because every black person really is funny. You're going to say something funny through the course of the day.
Is it a lot of
You know what I'm saying?
timing? It's like it's really your timing.
It's about practice, and it's about being on stage. But the main thing is you can't be scared. You can't care. Like, I have a thing that I don't really care what happens. So if you don't
However
care,
it turn out.
right, however it turn out. So if you don't really care as much, then you'll be better on stage.
Okay.
But if you really care and so much, because I remember one time when I first was on stage, and some people over here was laughing, and it was one girl right in front of me with her arms crossed, and she looking at me like this, like, why are you doing stand-up comedy? Mm-hmm. So I'm like looking at her like, oh shit, I'm bombing to this person, right? And it threw me off. But then I realized, you know what? I don't care what you think. My mama said I'm funny. So my mama said I'm funny. I don't care about nothing else.
And you already know you can't make everybody happy.
Well, you can't make
everybody happy. You can't.
Some people gonna like you, but it's always gonna be somebody in that room that say, "Oh, that nigga corny as shit, nigga."
Yeah,
my cousin funny than him.
But the one thing about having them, they
Right.
are haters, and
Right.
you know it, so they help push you.
That's
know
true.
what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah, they help
The
push
more,
you.
you know what? Hate. You're right. Hate motivates you to be better.
For
Yeah,
sure.
it does.
Hate
For
motivates
sure.
you to be better.
For sure.
There's some people right now that's seeing y'all on this station saying, "Damn, another station, god damn, they ain't gonna make it," and it's gonna make y'all get this thing popping. I mean,
That's right.
for
Because
this,
we're going to win.
right. Because
Telling you.
I've been to a lot of radio stations in people's basements where they only had one mic, and I would have to talk on the mic and pass it over to him. I've been to all type of ghetto radio stations, underground radio stations. You know what I'm saying? And for y'all to just start off like this in a building like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, he gave me a thumbs up. You can see the engineer with a thumbs up.
That's my engineer. That's my engineer. That's for sure.
I could tell that y'all wanna go far. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
appreciate that.
one reason, she got a voice like Snoop off of The Wire.
That's the draw.
She sound like Snoop on The
You
Wire.
gotta wait till the morning.
Y'all ain't know that was the
I
draw.
sound like Barry White in the morning.
Listen to her talk. What's your name again?
D.
That's Snoop off The Wire.
Listen.
Cousin D.
I already know my voice jacked up, and my son sounds just like me.
Yes. You
You call
got,
on my house, you don't know who you
So you
talking to.
imagine.
you got like a little Macy Gray voice in you. I want to see the wand. I want to see that wand. Let me see that wand. Remember Macy Gray on training day? Let me see the wand. You got that Snoop Dogg and Macy Gray at the same time.
Here we go.
I never heard of
The
it.
shenanigans start early. Here we go.
I want to see that wand.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I can take it though. I can take it.
Yeah, green light.
Look,
Gave him
Tally,
a green light.
look, Tally had me somebody here picking on me
Gave him
today.
a green light.
Look,
I would sit back and enjoy it for a
Tally
minute
had me somebody
before I
picking on
get
me
it in.
today because I get on him all the time.
Before I get it in.
Yeah, he over there letting it go.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, but a question to you, like you said, when you get on stage and you feel as though you like there's something that I bomb or whatever. My question is, do you get paid before or after?
Before.
A lot of
You get
times.
paid
Yeah, he get it before
I'm not gonna lie,
now. It used to be after before,
Right.
but then before now it's before.
It depends upon, like, I know certain promoters
Right.
are shiesty with the money.
Jake.
They try to short you. So those promoters, they got to pay me up front. You know what I'm saying? And when I first started, I didn't realize that promoters actually gag you out your money.
Oh,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Until I was
See,
at
I
a
wasn't
show.
up into that
I was
yet,
at a show
so.
with my girl B Flat. I was opening for B Flat. So I got off stage. She go on stage and she says, before I say one joke, it was jam packed. She said, before I say one joke, hand me my money. To the promoter, right?
Yeah,
So
I
I think
heard-
it's a
I heard
joke.
about that
Everybody
shit.
busting
Yeah,
out
I heard-
laughing.
yeah, I heard
She said,
about
oh,
that.
no.
Yeah,
I need you to
I
hand me
heard
my
about
money
that.
now.
Right.
And she sat there until he went and got that money. And I'm like,
Yeah,
wow, this really
I
happened.
heard about that show. Yeah, I heard
Then
about that.
one time I did a show with Michael
like
Blackson.
that.
I did a show with Michael Blackson. It was 2 shows. We did the first show, jam packed. Second show, all the people was coming in. It was crowded, and I was hosting. So Mike said, Malcolm, don't start the show. I said, why? He said, don't start the show until I tell you to. He waited for his money. He didn't get his money for the whole show. What was happening was the promoter's girl was working the door. She was pocketing some of the money. So when it was time for him to pay all his money, he didn't have it. He had to go to the Mac machine. Them people sat there, and everybody looking at me to start the show. And I'm like, they was about to whip my ass because I wasn't starting the
They
show. Like,
blamed
they like
it all
telling
on
me.
you.
So, but he got me
You
on the
better
show.
start the show, damn it.
Right, start the show. And I couldn't start the show until my man
Say to
start
go.
the show.
Yeah,
And,
say to go.
But some promoters will.
But you gotta be
Yeah.
like that. Like, listen.
Yeah.
It's like
a
you said, they
business.
will get you if you let them.
Yeah.
And like you say, it's a business, so make
But you know
sure.
what's so crazy?
Yeah,
You say that even with me being a promoter, like my mindset wasn't never like that. My mindset was to make the crowd happy and to make the comedians happy. Because
Right.
if everybody happy, then that's gonna make you be happy.
And if you take
feel
care of
me?
your people, they have no problem showing out for you. Like,
Oh, yeah,
you
for
call
sure. Yeah,
somebody,
my people definitely
you
showed
know, last
out.
minute and be like, look,
Yeah,
I
my
need you to
people
show up. They
definitely
gonna
showed
come for you.
Well, you
Because they
have
understand.
to have your own money. It don't depend on the door.
Door,
If
yeah.
some of the promoters be depending on the door, like I can tell when you come there and the promoter come to your car and be like, look here, we need to talk. If a promoter come to you before you get into the room and say we need to talk, that means he ain't
You
got
know
your
it's a
money.
problem.
He ain't got.
So you gotta wait on
Yo.
the door cell.
Yo.
Let me
We
talk
need
to
5
you.
more people.
I didn't know you talk to you. Let me be like, fuck no, I ain't
He
I
on-
ain't moved to talk to
He on the hood of
nobody.
my car. Boom. Look here, we need to talk.
I ain't know y'all was running in the promoters like that, man.
Homie, let me tell you
I
something.
ain't have a clue.
I'm gonna tell you this joint, real rap. It was a promoter that had all these rappers on this show. We was at Parkside, and he wanted me to host it, right? So I'm driving up, and I see all these people outside, but come to find out, that was all rappers. That wasn't no paying customers. He had like 25 rappers on there, right? So I go there, I almost said his name, and I said, where is, I'll just say Kevin. And I said, where's Kevin?
Your phone.
Oh, my phone right there, okay.
You put it
And,
here.
okay. Well, I was like, where's Kevin? And they was like, he's down the street in the ambulance. And I'm like, what do you mean he in the ambulance? This nigga act like he had a heart attack. Ambulance came and everything. They rolling him out, right? They got him, yes, they got him on the stretcher, the gurney and everything. And he gonna say to me, Malcolm, continue the show. He gonna give me a he gonna say, the show must go on. And they wheeling him out. He talking about the show must go on. So I'm looking, and I'm like, none of these dudes paid to get in. It was all the rappers. There was no paying customers. His promotion game was terrible. He talking about, it must go on. Continue this show. And they driving him out in the ambulance. I swear to God, it was my daughter. We was at 52nd Park.
So did you do the show?
Yeah, I did the show anyway. I did it anyway.
See, you know, I'm like, you know what I'm doing.
Well, Malcolm should have done it. Did
Did you get paid?
Did you get your money?
No.
Wow.
He gave me a little bit. He had the nerve to try to book me on another show.
Like everything was cool.
Listen, in Harrisburg, this dude, no lie,
What?
he gets some of the biggest venues and don't have no paying customers. Like he'll get the best venues, but no paying customers. And
So most of his money just go to the venues.
to the venues,
And
and
that's
he
it.
can't promote, but he gets the places. And what his strategy is to put 25 people on the flyer, right? Every time there's another nigga on the flyer. This nigga from somewhere else, this nigga, but nobody buying tickets. So he thinking with all these people promoting, I'm gonna get this money. And
Oh, so he think the
he got 25 niggas trying to kill him.
People bring their own.
Yeah. He think they're gonna try to bring their people to try to come see him. But these rappers, they come with their homies, 10 niggas trying to get in free. Nobody paying for no tickets. And he be having some of the worst shows in the world. And then he'll call me again. All right, I got something in Germany. I want you to fly out.
He get it farther and
Yes,
farther.
I need you to
He
fly
got
out
nerve to
to
be going
Germany.
farther and farther.
Yeah, he goes far.
So now, when he asks you to come to these things, do you stay over? Like, do he pay for hotels and all that?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He
okay.
do that.
All
He will
right,
do that.
all
But getting your money, he's horrible. But and it's a lot of promoters like that. The promoters, the promotion game don't last. It's always and
Gotta tell
what I
them.
learned from another comedian friend of mine, Denny Lau.
Yeah. Shout out to Denny.
Shout out to my man Denny.
Shout out,
They
Denny.
overcharge people, and I'm like, why are you charging this dude this much? He said because you ain't gonna see him ever again. Because everybody be like, oh man, I'm gonna be doing this once a month, and then he be like, Malcolm, he ain't gonna be no once a month. And when I found out, he ain't lying. Them niggas do one show and they gone. You'll never see them do that shit again. They be like, oh, this shit ain't for me, and they done. So it's dudes that come and go.
But I ain't gonna hold you up. If you doing it by yourself, it's
Right.
kind of hard. It's
Yeah.
kind of hard.
Oh, you need a team.
You need a team.
Yeah, you need a team.
That's one thing I learned about it. You need a team
Yeah.
because it's the promoting that's going to get these people there. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't rely on his people to show
Right.
up
Yeah.
or his people to show up.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't even count them in.
Right.
You got to count whatever atmosphere you working in.
People book people by who if they think they're a draw by their Instagram, right? And what I noticed, like a lot of even Instagram stars, a lot of them Instagram stars, people say, "Oh, he got 14 million people on his joint." That
They
there's
ain't
gonna be
gonna show
14
up.
million people coming in there, really, and it ain't really like that.
He got 14 million, but 2 million, only 2 million go on there every day.
Right. And some of them numbers is phony numbers anyway, because you can pay for the numbers. You know what I'm saying? You know that app you can get 14 million followers, and you can tell it's phony because it'd be one comment on the one real comment under his post.
But let me ask you something. Why do you think they do that though?
You say how they do that?
No, I said why do you think they do that?
Because when
I don't know.
promoters,
It's a draw.
if
Number
promoters
sells.
will look at your Instagram.
Oh, you was talking about the promoters do that. Oh, okay.
No. The talent, like a comedian, will have 14.
Oh, they would do. Oh, okay.
14 million followers.
I'm with you.
On there. You can pay
I'm
for
with
that
you
app,
now.
right?
I'm with you now.
My followers, I ain't got that many. I got, you know what I'm saying? My numbers is my numbers. But people I know, I ain't gonna say no names on here. Even though we had an undisclosed location, I should say names. But their numbers aren't real numbers. It says 14 million followers, but then you can look at a post and it'll be 4 likes.
6 people on there.
6 people looked at it, or 5
But you
people.
got all the
Right, but you
followers.
got 14 million
Oh,
followers.
the
Out of
numbers
14 million people,
The numbers don't
only 2
even
million
add up.
liked it.
Yeah, the
Right.
numbers don't even add
But
up.
the
yeah.
promoters, they don't peep that. They say, damn, let me book this dude because he got 14 million followers.
And that's what they going by.
And then they sitting there waiting at the door, and it'd be the 2 people that hit like on there coming in the door. You know what I'm saying? This is a game. This is a hustle.
Hustle,
right
real
now.
You said you've been doing this
The
for
rappers are in the game
18
now.
years,
Challenge.
right?
Huh?
You said you've been doing this 18 years.
Yeah, 18 years. Yeah.
So who are some of the comedians you follow coming up, or you kind of?
It's only, actually, to be honest with you, it's only a couple of comedians that I really like. I mean, I like, matter of fact, all the Philly comedians actually are good. You know what I'm saying? And one, because I like whether they bombing or not, it's something that they're doing that's funny to me. But I like Talent, Mike Epps, JB Smooth. And those are my, and Rob Stapleton. Those are who I'm trying to be like. You know what I'm saying? That's my style of comedy. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else is good. I'm not gonna lie. You know, Buck Wild,
you got your pick,
everybody
right?
else is good. But the style of comedy that I like is Talent, Mike Epps, and JB Smooth.
Do you
That's
think it's
my
harder
style.
to be a clean comedian or a dirty comedian?
It's harder to be a clean comedian, of course. You know what I'm saying? Because being dirty, you talking
Anything goes.
You talking in everybody's language.
You
You
talking
talking
like
in the people's language that they understand.
You know what's so crazy? I don't really cuss, right? But as soon as they hand me the microphone on stage, I'm cussing like I don't know what.
Yeah,
And I remember my mom had the church and everybody who came see me from she brought her church and everything. And when they handed me that mic, I just was like, everything was cuss words. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know." I turned into somebody else when they handed me the mic. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what
I turned
happens.
into the cussing man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know who I be up there, but
Super
when I
cussing
look at-
man.
When I look at the
I'm
tape,
you in person because I cuss a lot.
I don't like women around me that cuss. I don't cuss. None of
Yeah, I
that.
like that too. With the
Soon
dirty
as-
mouth and all
And I
that.
curse.
soon as I
And you
get
know
that
what?
mic,
I'm gonna say this.
all
I curse a lot here. Like,
yes, you do. Snoop Dogg, you cuss a lot here. But no, I don't. But I have to try to be clean because a lot of the things that I'm getting booked for entails to be clean comedy. And when I started out, I was always in bars and stuff like that where I had to say "fuck you, nigga," or "fuck you, your mom and shit."
Yeah.
And so I had to be like that,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
what I knew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now
Now you
as
gotta
I'm
change.
growing, you gotta
Yeah, you
try
gotta
to do this.
change.
Yeah. That ain't
it's
gonna
not
work.
even that you
change
have to
it.
change. You just have to be versatile.
Well,
like you gotta be able to
yeah,
play
yeah,
both sides of the
that's
fence.
that's
Because
good.
some venues going and tell you to curse, and then
You
some
only
venues
gonna go. I'm gonna just give you a quick example. There's a guy named Derek Gaines, right? We used to be at open mic night, and he was so clean, and it was me. Can you imagine me, Buck Wild, Teray,
Shout
Mike
out to
Blackston,
Buck Wild.
Mike Blackston, Teray, Kevin Hart, all these dudes in one room, and then you got this boy named Derek Gaines, clean as all hell. So I'm laughing at this dude like, yo, why is this dude doing comedy? Yo, he need to get the hell out of here. Well, this nigga done filmed 2 movies. He's on The Last OG. He's headlining all across the country, and here I'm cussing, thinking I'm doing the right thing because of the situations that I was in. He stayed working with the white people. Right?
Yeah,
He left the Laugh House, started going to Helium, and it was all white people.
White people,
And I'm
yeah.
like, yo, this nigga ain't gonna do shit. He's at fucking Helium. What the fuck he gonna do at Helium? I'm over here with the niggas.
And the people was in Helium.
Yeah, you gotta be able, you gotta go.
was in
The
Helium.
people at Helium put him on his back and got him on Saturday Night Live and everything else.
I know.
One
And
thing I've learned, and I think I've learned in the last few months, you have to put yourself in certain positions and around certain people to be able to grow.
heavy.
For sure.
You can't stay in it. Like I learned that. Like I was born in the suburbs. We moved to the hood, and you know things happen. But
Right.
like I've always been in the hood. No matter how productive I was, I always felt like I always had to hang in the hood, be true to the hood, don't sell out. And it wasn't until I really like opened the store and started doing the stuff and really getting away that I realized I put myself in so much of a better position. I met better people, I networked better, you know, I got myself in a better position. And you really have to get away from that sometimes.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
do.
We talked about that for sure.
You definitely do.
You're right. You have to surround yourself with people that are
Go-getters.
that, first of all, that believe in you, that believe in what your vision, and believe that you're capable of doing what you're doing. If you have people around you that really don't really believe in you, then they're gonna be fucking with you.
Their
but
energy
they
gonna
really-
pull you down.
Right,
Yeah,
but-
their energy will pull you
Right,
down.
right.
Yeah.
But if they don't believe in you, they'll be around you, but they're like, this this nigga ain't gonna make it. This nigga, and they really ain't gonna
Cause they
get it
hoping
off.
for you not to make it. Like,
Well, that is very.
And
well
that's
true.
bad. And that's bad to have somebody around you and
Yeah.
that's like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, in my business, for some reason, for some people, it's a competition. It's not no competition with me because I don't think nobody's better than me. So, but for some reason, a lot of comedians think it's a competition. So they won't help you.
Especially in this city.
In this city, yeah,
Yeah, this hate town, USA.
Listen,
Yeah.
that's not. That's
You
real.
going this
No,
way.
I'm not saying that. No, it ain't. I don't think. I think the
I'm
fact
keeping it
that
real.
it's-
We talking about keeping it real? Yeah.
no, what it is anything for money. Everybody, it's about getting money. So when Kevin Hart made all his millions of dollars, everybody think that they're gonna get that money. So everybody think that they're gonna go up there and do what he did and get that money. So they're not gonna help you, or they're not gonna. I know a guy.
But that's the best
I
way
know-
to win.
Listen, I'm on a show with somebody, right? And this guy's so jealous of me that he gave a shout out to everybody that's going to be on the show, but me, right? Because people don't want you to shine no matter what. You see what I'm saying? So it's always going to be somebody that.
I know. You know the good thing about it though, Malcolm? You can see it.
Oh, yeah, I
And
see
they don't
everything.
even know that you see it. But that's good though.
To be
You
a
feel what I'm saying?
comedian, you have to be smart. See,
Yeah.
I'm smart, and I'm not smart in school. Now that's no real rap. But comedy, I'm very smart in comedy, and I'm gonna tell you an example why. If you look at my flyer, every flyer they got me hosting the show, and I'm gonna tell you why. Hosting the show sets the tone for the whole night.
You good at
If
that,
the
bro.
host,
You
It's
good
gonna-
at that.
Thank you very much.
You
Show
good
is
at that,
gonna-
bro.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Oh,
you
listen,
is.
you hear
You
that?
good at that,
I
bro.
see that you be working.
I
You
know
ain't
he
working.
does.
Yeah.
You
But-
working.
right, but
Did you
when I-
have a show at what the Earl Cameron Theater
Yeah,
in September
in Bermuda,
14th?
right.
9 p.m. That's in Hamilton, Bermuda.
Bermuda, right.
So you got to be working for the promoter to send you always to
Hopefully it ain't that same
Bermuda
promoter.
to do a show. And now we hope it's not the guy that
Nah.
pulled the.
But
said
what I'm
was
saying
a
is,
fake heart attack.
what I'm saying is, the host, when you come out, for some reason, the people don't think you're a comedian. That's number one. So they're not laughing at you. They waiting for the headliner. So for you to be able to make them laugh is hard to do.
Yeah.
And when the hosts come out, everybody's talking. They're ordering their drinks. People just sitting down. So that's the tough part of the. When you go on third or fourth, it's easy because number one, they already think you're a comedian, right? When I first found that out, is I killed this show, and this lady after the show came to me and said, "Man, you're funnier than the comedians. You need to be a comedian like them. You could have did stand up like them." And I said, "I could have did stand up, huh?" Oh, so you don't realize that I'm a comedian too. I could have went third or fourth, right? So they don't think you're a comedian. So it's very hard to host. But if you look at the history of it, everybody that hosts shows were the ones that got better.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, all the comedians that host shows are better than the rest because it's tough to make people laugh coming out first. They're not drunk. They sitting there. They don't think you're a comedian. So if I kill it on that, if I go like third or fourth, and let somebody else host it, it's gonna be even worse. But every show that I'm booked on, I don't care if it's 5 people. I'm automatic. Oh, Malcolm's the host. They automatic. If you look at my flyer, all of them, and people say, "Well, why you always hosting?" Because the promoter always want me to host the show.
Yeah, I'm one of them. Yeah, I'm one of them.
Yeah,
I know, but you know what though, Malcolm? The difference is also with you. You know how we used to take breaks to
Right.
bring in the nuts comedian.
Right.
You used to take time out and make the people laugh right,
Right.
then and there. You
Right,
feel
right,
what I'm saying?
right,
So
right,
you
right.
were still giving a comedy
Right.
show
Right.
for every break because
Right.
you were
That's
still
what the
giving them
host
something to
does.
laugh.
That's
That's
what
what I'm
hosts do.
saying.
That's
That's
what
what
hosts
made
do.
him a good host. That's
Right.
the difference.
That's
a
the
lot
difference.
of hosts didn't do that.
No,
you
a
feel
lot
what I'm
of
saying?
hosts- no,
They
no.
did. They did.
Well, see, a lot of people aren't naturally funny comedians. Some people can write good jokes and perform their act. I can make something funny. There's something funny in everything about life. Like in this room, like Snoop Dogg right here. There's something funny about everything in here. We had to go up an alley, climb up. It's all funny about that. You know what I'm saying? To get here. You know what I'm saying? Right.
That's how you get the back end.
Right. It's like this place seems like it's actually closed right now. Like we ain't even supposed to be here. But there's something funny about it. There's something funny about everything.
If you go on the show and we don't like it, you don't make it out. That's the whole point.
Keys and show the keys. We got keys.
Right. Or some of the keys, because I don't think we're supposed to be here. There's
We
somebody
got
else to make it.
keys.
But
He called me Snoop Dogg one more time. We in the alley. I'm gonna show him why we in the alley.
but
He gonna shut this gate. He gonna shut this gate.
the same thing in rap. Some rappers can write good songs. You know what I'm saying? But then you put them in the booth to freestyle, they're terrible. Some dudes are good in the booth, but can't, like Benny Siegel, get in the booth and out rap anybody. but come up with a better song than Drake, it doesn't compare. You see what I'm saying? Some people are good writers, and some people are natural in what they do. And I'm a natural in what I do.
Okay. Yeah. I got faith in you, bro. I definitely got faith in you.
Let me ask you a question. Are you married, single, or confused?
I'm confused and I'm single. I've been single for 6 years, actually.
Because we try to set people up on this show.
Oh, for real?
It don't always work.
We didn't tell you. This is a
Doesn't always
dating
work.
show too.
Okay, well,
Yeah, we didn't tell you that. That was the secret.
I'll end up with a midget or a white girl. I got strange feelings.
Oh, see, I got the plug.
Why you go there,
I
Malcolm?
got the plug, baby.
We do midgets at this show.
No,
Malcolm, we do midgets at this show.
competition,
Oh, you got competition in here, bro.
Oh my God.
Oh, we got 3 midget lovers in here. 3 of them.
I want midget. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I got the plug. We're gonna have to hang out after the show.
And we got 4 midget lovers.
We have to take. So you know about Bridget the Midget?
Bridget the midget. I want Bridget the midget. Come on, man.
Here we go. Here we go.
See what I'm talking about?
No, hold on. Let me ask him about camp. What's the girls' camp like? Right cheek and left cheek?
left cheek and right cheek.
Oh, the 2 short, the
The
twin
rappers.
sisters, the rappers.
Oh,
I
man.
don't know that.
I don't know their name.
Listen
Right
to
cheek and
this.
left cheek,
They
they
got them on their phone.
I like midget housewives of Atlanta. I'm the only one that
It's one of
likes
them shows.
like
That's
Miss
what they
Juicy,
love.
baby. Miss Juicy. I like midgets. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, we here.
They love
midgets.
If you watch our other shows,
They need love, too.
they talk about it the whole
It's
show.
4 of them. It's 4 of them in
Oh,
Philadelphia.
you midgets in Philly?
No, it's
No.
of people.
I got a squad.
Oh, you hang with a bunch of midgets?
Oh, he got a
yeah,
spot
yeah,
for
yeah,
that.
That's
Yeah.
why he used to go with a midget. He ain't like.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
It ain't that many of them left.
Listen, he
It's a community,
They said
dog.
it ain't that many of them
Ain't
left.
midgets died off.
No, they didn't.
Where they go,
No,
Malcolm?
they didn't.
You know where they at?
Yeah, I know where they
Where
at,
they go,
dog.
Malcolm?
We got to talk offline.
Where they go?
He
It
said-
seemed like
He
it
said
seemed like
midgets died off.
midgets died off. It seemed like midgets and bow-legged people died off. Remember back in the day, it was a bunch of bow-legged people.
Especially
They come to
both.
find out they had bone cancer and they about to die. Like,
No,
all
so
the bow-legged niggas are gone.
That's what
It's like being light skinned. It comes and goes.
Light-skinned
You know what I
guys
mean?
are gone. Bow-legged guys are
Oh,
gone.
no. Oh,
Midgets
they've been telling the light skinned men that they back in
He
there.
said all midgets died off.
and pigeons. Remember you used to be
Yeah,
like
pigeons, they
The
gone.
pigeons
I don't know where the pigeons are going.
Chinese got all the pigeons.
Ain't no pigeons
The
no more.
Chinese-
Ain't no midgets no more.
The pigeons
Ain't no
are-
bow-legged people no more.
Chinese got all the pigeons,
I'm trying to
man.
tell you.
Yo, he is funny.
You gotta know where they at,
Midgets all
champ.
died off. Them bow-legged
I want to see a bow-legged pigeon. That's what I want
If you
to
are a midget, if you are a midget, call in.
see. Yeah, all any midgets call
Get
it.
Global 2.
Excuse me.
Call
They're not from the community. So let me correct them.
Well, shut.
Little people. We don't call them midgets anymore.
Oh, now they want to be little people.
You gotta
know what?
be correct. That's why y'all can't find them. Y'all call them midgets. They little people.
Oh, so they hide from us.
Yeah.
Listen, he took a midget
like
out
Lucky
in his
Charms,
bed, he
looking-
got her drunk.
It's like looking
And
for
she
Lucky
fell off the
Charms.
stool, and he picked her up and put her back on the stool.
Yeah, you can carry your midget girl into the bedroom. You can carry her.
That's
to
what
the
everybody
bed-
been
you can carry
saying.
the midget
They
girl all over the
lightweight.
place.
They
You know what I'm
lightweight.
saying?
My man talking about throwing on the back of his neck,
Right.
and they rolling on that.
That's what I'm saying.
Him
Hey,
and the
man.
motherfucking midget. He dead serious too.
I'm dead serious.
Malcolm,
Yeah.
you might be playing, but them other 3
out.
gentlemen is dead serious. Okay.
That
They
cat
can
serious.
talk
Look
about-
at him.
They can talk about midgets for 2 weeks
You ever
straight.
watch midget housewives of Atlanta? Little Miss Juicy,
No,
all them little
no,
girls.
I
man?
know, I
Them
seen
little girls
it.
got some bad little bodies. Them little girls.
He put Tally on. Tally
They
was
got some
watching it at night. He could be like,
Tyler, you ain't watched that show?
I don't have cable.
Oh, okay, okay, all right.
"Man, get you some kids."
Do y'all know any more midgets to come on any other station? Call in.
Listen, I oh my God.
We gonna get Tyler some love. Midget love.
Midget love. I
We
want
looking
midget
for
love.
midget love.
Yes.
That's what we want, midget love. We got 4 original midget lovers.
You know what? I'm done with y'all in these midgets. I told them they gonna get me jumped by some midgets. They've been talking about midgets so long.
Yeah.
I said,
But it's just ironic how everybody come on and they start talking about it.
It is.
It wasn't even
It
brought
is.
up.
It
It's
is.
just
But Malcolm
ironic.
brought it up. Yeah, but
He brought it up.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So now we know.
But you don't see
But-
too many of them like it. When I was growing up, you see a whole bunch of dudes walking around, they midgets. You don't see them no more. They ain't in the carnival.
No, you ain't lying, though. You ain't lying, though.
Because it's this politically correct thing now.
They said they ain't in the carnival. They ain't even in the carnival.
How you get kicked out of the carnival? I used to go to the carnival just for the let out.
You get kicked out of the carnival.
You said for the let out.
Yes. I ain't lying.
Malcolm, you
know what?
stupid. He said for the let out.
Now, besides midgets, what type of women you like? Thick, small, skinny, tall?
I like regular, down to earth, real women. Like I like a woman that got the burn
talking
mark
about
from
body
a hot curler.
structure?
No, from a hot curler. If you got like a burn mark from the hot curler, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I want a
Oh, so he like them Piccadilly
No,
girls.
Malcolm, you do like light
Piccadilly
skinned
You
girls.
like
girls.
the Piccadilly girls. The women of
You do
Piccadilly.
like light skinned girls, though, Malcolm.
You know what's crazy? I like dark skinned women, but most of my women was light skinned.
That's what I seen.
Maybe that's what I'm
That's
saying.
what I can speak for.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I
seen-
seen. I seen all light skinned, bro.
Yeah,
you
you
feel
seen all
me?
light-skinned.
You
So-
must do dark at
Well, you
nighttime.
know, light skin making a comeback, right?
Where they at? I ain't seen none.
Well, I only heard two dudes say it, and they was both light skinned. I ain't heard nobody else
It's like
say it.
Drake is
It was
Making
only
a
two.
comeback.
Light skinned guy out there. It's not too many light skinned people alive no more.
They
Light
died
skinned
off
people are
too.
dead.
We're killing off everybody.
Light skinned people died off. Light skinned people, midgets,
The
pigeons,
bow-legged people.
and bow-legged people died off. You don't see them no more.
So we ain't getting no more of them folks.
No.
Oh,
You don't
man.
see that no more.
That was a good one.
Everybody.
You don't see that no more.
time.
There used to be a pack of dogs running down the street all at one time. You don't see that no more.
Chinese man
Bunch of-
got them. Chinese
You don't see
man
that no more.
have them. I'm telling you, Chinese man got them.
Everything died off.
Yeah, they got
Listen,
them. duct
and this
tape
how
in the
funny
back.
it was that you said what you said about midgets. Look what this question was right here.
What they say?
Do you like midgets?
Do I like to go somebody
And the
else?
reason I was going to ask you that is because they always go into their midget spill. So,
Yeah, we know, yeah.
and half of them I think be playing.
This is
so
a
I
midget
just ask
channel.
everybody
Yeah,
now.
this is definitely a midget channel.
Nah, we don't be playing. This is some real
GlobalTuneRadio.com.
life stuff right here, man. You know.
Well, they not midget bashing. They love them. So
Oh,
it's not
yeah,
like
yeah,
they
no,
do
no,
that.
we not hating on them because they human like the rest of us. We ain't hating on them.
They just got a problem.
I find them to be the perfect women because, you know, women got a lot of shit with them. And then when you find one that got half of the shit with them, I can deal with that.
So
better.
most of the midgets have half of the shit with them.
Yeah,
They ain't got all the shit with them.
Oh, they got half.
I might need to get me a midget. Shit,
it's
I
still
take
some
half
shit with
the
'em.
shit. Find me a midget. Midget, call me. Call me number. Call my number 00000000000.
I want a woman that
They
needs
ain't
me.
listening to me. That was
You want a woman that what?
I said, I want a woman that need me. You know what I'm saying?
That needs
that's,
you?
That's close to
Not that want
thinking
you.
about killing herself, down, depressed. Because I don't like a woman that got it going on and got it because they seem the ones that want to cheat or want to.
They big-headed now.
I want a woman
They
that
big-headed.
needs me.
So
know
you
what I'm
want a project.
saying? I want somebody that's close to suicide.
You want a project.
Yes.
Then you need to
Yeah.
listen. Like I
Yeah.
said, after the show,
He wants somebody.
after the show, we gonna hang out because I know a lot of them.
He said
God
somebody
damn,
depressed, low
Tally.
self-esteem.
Not the ones that's gonna kill themselves.
And I'm not gonna lie. I like women that already in a relationship because when they cheating, they seem to get nervous. And there's nothing better than nervous pussy. Okay, when they nervous and their
They
blood
squirting.
starts to boil.
They squirting
yes,
on their
yes,
nerves.
they nervous.
Nervous make
Yes.
them squirt.
Their body
Yeah,
gets
they get that
warm,
squirt
their
off
body
at
gets
that.
real warm,
Yeah.
And that's the
Yeah,
woman I like.
little
Okay,
cheating.
today on
Yeah.
the dating
Like-
game, Mike gonna want a chick with
Yeah.
one foot
Little-
all the way over the bridge. Like,
I want a
you
woman
want one
with
foot
bad
over the
feet.
bridge.
A woman with her feet
Yeah,
look like she
yep,
on the
yep,
Halfway
yep.
over, ready
Yep.
to jump.
feet that's fucked up like this,
She
like
gotta
daddy
have a
size.
curler burn on her forehead. She gotta have bad
Yes,
feet.
you gotta have a burn mark from the curling iron. I want a woman that get her hair from the corner store off the top rack next to the Fruity Pebbles and the Lucky Charms. Okay, that's a regular woman. I don't want all these bougie women. Cause I used to mess with this one girl that every time she texts me to get her hair done, it's $475. I need $475. I'm like, what kind of hair is you getting? $475. You know what I'm saying? She don't never ask for $20, $10. Every time it's $475. I said, I want a regular chick. I want it. You can get it from the corner poppy store. I want the man to be making a hoagie and getting your hair
At
from
the same
top rock
time?
At the same time.
Damn.
Okay?
You like dirty hand people.
You be
He wasn't dirty and dusty.
Yes.
Malcolm
I
is
want a
taking
regular
dirty
chick.
and dusty.
Cause these chicks that working and got it going on,
Your head too big,
their hair
man.
too big. And,
This shit
and
too
they-
big,
they
man.
out. Soon-
But you
in a
trying
matter
to
of
make
time,
it
they out.
somewhere. How you gonna make it somewhere with a bitch who ain't about nothing?
Well, listen, he need to come on.
I
He
was
need to
like,
come on down to the
You
firewall.
gonna drag along with you?
Yes,
huh? Just-
yes.
Niggas,
Hey,
hopper. What are you talking about? He's a real hopper.
Yes.
He bring killers back.
Hey,
The
D.
people that want to kill his.
He bring you back to the dead. He kill everybody off.
Now that's the real.
He got to come down to the firewall, have his picking.
There's a lot of people that they need a sponsor.
Yes.
Damn, Ty, you even got a spot for him, huh?
Hey, dog, I got a spot for him. You know the spot.
You been to the wall.
You been down to the firewall.
Oh, okay.
Firewall. What's
Yeah.
that? Firewall.
Down my way where they
What part of the city you
One little
from?
ugly
West
business in
Philly.
there.
West Philly.
Oh, you
West
got
Philly
to
in the
come
house.
over. You got to come over to the north.
To North Philly?
Yeah.
Man, North Philly ain't got no houses over there. It's like about 4 houses.
Right, so all
Don't
they need
matter.
to
It's
go
a
over
house,
there.
Worry
abandoned
about it.
house, and
Burn.
Them
Like
house.
Girl with burn
The
marks.
Yeah,
kind of
them-
woman that you want live on
Malcolm,
the block.
them houses ain't really abandoned. Okay. Yeah, people live behind them cardboards,
And
all
I
right?
like older women too. Like to try to get on their will. I like older women that's about to die. You know what I'm saying? So you can get on their will.
You
Because that's where the money's
you
at.
better in the 80s.
Yes.
You fucking with the 80s
Yes.
chicks, okay?
I want-
Not the year 80s,
She got
but
a
them
helmet on,
80s.
everything. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Like, they always wear a sweatsuit with the GI sweatsuit. I want an older woman.
Easy to get in,
Yes.
easy to get
Yes.
out, huh?
birth certificate signed by Jesus.
She got on a thong depends. She got on
I'm talking about thongs got pins and
got a
needles
thong
in them.
depends on. These young girls that don't need you, nah,
Don't want them.
nah, don't want 'em.
You work with a lot of comedians in Philly. Who's your best? Who's the comedian that you
Best.
love to work
That
with?
you love working with.
Oh, it's a lot of comedians I like working with. Like,
No, that you honestly love working with.
you know what I'm saying?
Not the bullshit.
don't-
Not the
you got to be
bullshit.
Just give me one
Hey,
that
not the
you
bullshit.
like to work with.
I like to work with Denny Live, Buck Wild, Charles Walden, Joe DeBall. There's a lot of
Shout
Dark
out.
Child,
Shout
Nick
out
Landau.
comedians.
It's
Shout
a
out.
whole lot of Teray. It's a lot of good comedians
Okay.
that I would like. I like to work
Well,
with.
let's put some shit in the basket.
No,
Name one of them
that I don't like. Go ahead.
that you can't stand and you never work with again.
Can we be on the tape delay?
No.
Is this live?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
live.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You said.
But we gonna show it next week.
I need y'all to cut it in air.
Between me and
I
you,
need you to
we
cut
show
it.
it next
Yeah,
week.
that's what.
But
When
give
you
us
say his
the
name, I'm gonna do the
Yeah,
stat.
get it real.
Look, hold on, do that.
You
Nigga.
said a comedian. Do we got engineer? Do you got like a bomb when I say the name? And they can't hear what I'm about to say.
I got you.
This
Ready?
Is this live or is this a delay? 2 minute delay.
No, it's
No,
live.
no,
Live.
everything's
Live,
straight
live.
live. But I'm gonna bring your part out next week. Don't you,
When
you
you-
worry about it.
when you say his
We gonna
name,
show
I
yours.
got you covered.
We're gonna show
Ready?
yours till next week. So
We
go
got
ahead,
to do
keep
this
it real.
together.
What comedian you saying that I don't like to work
And
with?
you really say fuck
Like
it.
you've worked
Keep
with
it
him,
gangsta.
you wouldn't work with him again.
You ready? 2,
Yeah, any day now.
3.
I like. Give me the bombs. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear what I said?
Hell no. That bomb
Give it to me
worked.
again.
That bomb worked.
When I pointed to you,
You ready?
I don't want to work with. That nigga steals jokes. He gets your style. He does everything.
Damn.
That's the boy you talk about
Yes,
be on the
that's
bus.
the boy I talk. Did you say be on the bus? Don't
You
say
catch
that.
the bus?
That gives
Is that the one you catch the bus
that's too
you
much of
talking
a
about?
hint. That's too much of a hint. that you just said. That's
If
too
you're
much
the
of a
bus stop
hint.
waiting on the comedian to come
Nah.
on.
Yeah. No, because I'm ready to get that nigga name out. What
No,
you
I don't.
talking about?
I like working
This
with
shit bigger
everybody.
than
You
you.
know what I'm saying? 'Cause
But
you
him.
never know when you're gonna run into
But
somebody.
him.
I like-
Right.
The boy to get on the bus. You know who we talking about. The bus boy.
No,
You know who we talking about.
These are not from comedian Malcolm Hill. Words are disclaimer. These are not from comedian Malcolm Hill. They're from.
The business.
We put a lot
I
of
need a
Business.
disclaimer to
The
my
business.
thing, my name.
Yeah, one thing we don't do, run nor hide.
We got
See,
you.
that's why y'all hitting in the cut.
Yeah, that's right,
Yeah,
right.
we put a lot of disclaimers out. We gotta put at least
This
2 or
is
3
not
of these
from
out the
comedian
show.
Malcolm Hill.
Okay.
I like working with all the comedians. They are all good.
Except the bus
Everybody is
dude.
great.
Everybody but the bus dude.
Why would you? Why would you say that?
Why would we? Because that's how you.
Look,
Because
no,
you,
wait,
cause you
James,
wanted me to say it for
The
you.
bus boy
You wanted me to
right
say it
now.
for
Oh,
you.
don't say that. I'm
You
not
wanted me
saying
to say it for you.
Is that the bus guy on your phone?
Nah, don't-
Hey man, you better not be talking about me.
Listen, there's a lot of comedians that I'm not gonna say that will watch what you do, and they will do what you do in another city.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? And
Thinking that you won't see it, you don't know
well, what
nobody.
happens is now everybody's filming it, and so when they film it, they'll throw it on Instagram or they throw it on Facebook, and then you be like, man, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's happening now. Like me, I don't watch other comedians because I don't want to say what they say. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can not purposely say what they say, but if you keep hearing somebody say certain, and you're in that same situation, you might say it. Not that you intended on, but there are some comedians, give me the bomb, that will watch you and say what you say in another city.
Verbatim.
Like
Word
for
for
Bird,
word, because they see it works. See, this game is about making money, and I didn't realize you can make thousands and millions of dollars doing this. I could be a millionaire in next week. You see what I'm saying? So people are going to do whatever it takes to get to that money. I'm not into it to try to get money like that. I'm into it just to say, you know what, I'm funny as shit. Y'all need to see my life. You see what I'm saying? So whatever happens, happens. But there's some dudes that's saying, I'm going to watch you, and you in different cities, put that all together, and come here
and utilize
and
your
kill it.
work.
And y'all be like, damn, that dude is all that. That dude is all
Using
that.
somebody
and his
else's
name
work.
is,
Like I stole all.
I need to have my hand on the button so when I say it there, I go,
But that's
because
crazy.
they're trying to get this money, but see what it is the audience don't know. The audience looking at him like,
They don't have a
"Damn,
clue."
This dude is funny as
killing
hell."
them.
And I'm sitting there like, this nigga is horrible.
He stole all our jokes.
And, you know, and I didn't know that people actually do that until when I first started from Def Jam. What is his name? Bob Sumner was at the Laugh House and they had like a competition and everybody was on stage. So I said, Bob, you know, everybody killed it. Did you like anybody? He said, oh no, everybody was horrible. So I'm like, how's everybody horrible and everybody did good? I never heard these jokes before. To me, everything was brand new. He heard everything before. And now that I've been doing it, I've heard a lot of stuff.
So you see what
I
he
can
see.
see what he sees.
You see what
You
he
see what I'm
see.
saying? If you ain't see it, you seeing it for the first time, you thinking, wow. But if you see it in New York, you see it in Jersey, you see it in Washington.
But see, that's my thing with a lot of comedians. When you see them, they use a lot of their material over and over and over.
You would think by the years that you would change your, your concept a little bit.
Comedy is not for you to see the same person in the same place. Comedy is for me to be in Washington, in Jersey, in DC, and Bermuda, or wherever. So to be great, that set that somebody does has to be great. So I can't go, like when I go to Bermuda, I can't go up there and say, you know what, I'm gonna try all this new stuff because
You gotta already have worked.
That ain't the place. It
that
ain't the place.
that
It ain't
happened to
the
me.
place.
I was in the Def Jam
It ain't
in the
the place.
competition, and I made it to the next round. So I'm like, I'm funny, and I thought of all this funny stuff. Didn't write nothing down. I said, so this week, I'm going to do this. Man, that room was dead silent. So the veteran comedians came to me and said, what are you doing? I said, he said, no. Watch this. They did the same stuff, and the crowd was loving it. You have to get what you're doing and perfect it and travel with it. You see what I'm saying? You're not supposed to come
Gotta
to
move
see
around.
every
You gotta
single
move
day.
around.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we add to what we're doing, but we mostly to get the momentum and the rhythm. It's all a rhythm and momentum. You have to do what you've been doing. You can't
we
get
had,
there and try to say, I'm gonna do this whole new thing.
I'm sorry,
It might not work. This ain't
I didn't mean to cut you off, but we had you want to fight? Boy, you know short people got take you out the hour.
to say, Malcolm, watch out for the
We
shorty.
had Charles Walden on the other day, and he was saying that he said that they took a lot of the open mics away. He said because open mics really gave you a chance to hone your skills, work on material and stuff. So, do you agree with that?
Of course. When I first started at Open Mic Night, Michael Blackston, Charles Walden, Denny Live, all these dudes in one room. It wasn't all these rooms. So when you go there, you're watching some fire on that stage. So everybody was working on their material. Now, these new dudes, the bus driver, they don't work on material. They just want to get booked. In order to get booked, you know what they're going to do? They're going to take your material, and they getting booked. Right. These dudes is doing a lot of shows, but they didn't go, none of them went to Open Mic Night. And you say, how this dude's good overnight? Well, it's easy. You can do what they doing.
Just steal somebody's shit.
I didn't want to say it, but you said it.
Yeah, but that's what they doing.
And I say,
Yeah.
well,
The business.
this is the
But we'll
business.
say it for you. Y'all stop stealing Malcolm's shit.
Stay off his list.
Yeah,
stay off his
my-
radar.
they said it.
He ain't steal your shit.
That's
Stay
right.
away
Don't
from his
steal
shit.
mine. Don't
You heard it
steal
from
your
us.
shit, don't steal mine.
Cause
And you heard that from
I
the
cuss
business.
Over Mike Knight, nigga.
I
Make
cuss
that
you.
shit
Don't even worry
work.
about it. Stop stealing his shit.
Don't stop stealing my shit, Snoop Dogg. Give me the Snoop Dogg voice. Stop stealing my shit.
And stop it.
If you ain't listening, if you ain't copywriting, they taking it.
Yeah, ain't nothing copyrighted. That's the thing.
And we really talking about you, Bus
You
Man.
spend $1 million trying to copy
No,
that.
Bus Man the thief. Yeah, Bus Man the thief. Bus Man is still, he's saying in front of your business and sell your ticket.
We're gonna bring Busman on the show.
Motherfucker go get
And see
copies
what
of
we talk.
your
We're gonna bring Busman on the
This nigga
show.
used to go get copies of your
I'm
tickets,
not saying
man. Fuck
nobody
that.
names that's stealing jokes in the city of Philadelphia.
All right, Bus Man. Good. You know who you are.
Well, the thing is, like I
You
said,
might get on Tolly Bus
there
later.
is no more open mic nights. It's all shows. So these dudes want to be good and want to get booked. So they gonna do whatever it takes, and it's happening. It's easy.
So you talking about they the Malcolm X of comedy by any means?
So pretty much if we
necessary?
open up a venue and do open mic nights, we'd be the stuff right now.
Oh yeah, everybody gonna come. I would come to work on jokes. See, you know what I'm saying? Now it ain't nothing. If I think of something funny, I'm at a paid show. Somebody paid $35, $40, whatever, and it better work because this ain't open mic night. See, see open mic night, they don't expect you to be funny, so it's cool. They laughing. But when these dudes are on real shows, you know what I'm saying, with real niggas that been doing it, you better be funny. So in order for them to better be funny, they know it works.
So there goes to they
And
use
it's going to work. It's going to work because they seen it work.
Right.
So this is going to work. And they get booked like more than the people
That's
that
really
the real nigga. The real nigga.
the real nigga.
All right. Well, we gonna.
The Prince of Comedy, baby, in the building.
I'm letting out
Malcolm
too much
Hill.
information. I'm going to get shot.
I told y'all he was coming.
We already know what our next
Disclose
venue is.
location.
I'm leaving out the back door.
We
That's
going.
all right. We ain't
Well,
letting
all we
nothing
got is the
happen to
back
you.
door, baby. Don't even worry about that. You have no other option. And you have no other option than the back door. That's all we got.
We
That's
got
all
your
we
back,
got.
bro.
Good. Y'all better
We
come
got your
get
back,
niggas.
bro.
They ain't coming.
Y'all
We
talking
got your
all this shit. Y'all better
Yeah,
come
we got
get
your.
it.
I
that's
can
all
fight.
right.
I will tear somebody's knees up.
Yeah, and we licensed to carry.
I
So
keep the
now,
things.
Listen, I will tear somebody's knees up.
Exposed.
And I
That's my
keep
new
a
book.
baseball bat.
Exposed. I'm going to write a comedy book called Exposed.
and that's what I was about to ask you, Malcolm.
Yeah.
Why have you wrote a book?
Oh man, the stuff that I've
Does it
seen.
seem like you
Yeah,
book
tell it.
material?
The insides
Yeah,
of the
the
comedy
inside-
game.
That's what I was going to write the book called, The Inside of the Comedy World.
Because you think
Because I didn't know.
It's
that
a
this
market
stuff
for
happened.
that, and
I didn't
people really wanna know.
That people actually doing what somebody else do. I didn't think people would do that.
Haters. Yeah.
Well, it's
Well,
a-
you gotta
it's a
know that.
business.
People
It's a
still
drug
anything.
game. This is the drug game, but comedy.
See, I
Right.
never
Same
heard
as
nobody
the drug
explain
game.
it to me like that.
And the same way the drug game operates, it's in comedy. It's the same exact way. You know what I'm saying?
So what you waiting on?
heard nobody.
Yeah.
All right, now let's get a little bit more.
Let me get an eighth then. Let me get an eighth. Let me get an eighth.
Let's get political.
The bus driver got all the aces.
Turn it to
The bus driver got all the aces.
So what's your comment or opinion or your voice about Bill Cosby's situation?
Oh,
He went way back. I'm gonna say,
Yeah, he was. That's Kylie. That's
About
Tyler.
Bill
That's what he'll do.
Cosby.
Yeah, that's Tyler. He'll go there. So he goes where no man
I
has
mean,
been before.
How you gonna wake up 30 years later and say somebody raped you? Like what was you thinking about way before that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna come up now and say, oh damn, he raped me. I need to press charges. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You think she was getting monthly stipends?
well,
It
they
ran
already
out?
knew she got
and
money.
it ran out.
Yeah.
I think so. He
Her child support ran
was
out.
paying him. He was actually. I think he was paying.
You
him.
notice all the cases didn't come back up until
Right.
the white guy that died who was telling that he was paying everybody.
Yeah.
And then they brought up all the cases and all that stuff. Yep.
Yep. I think the money, once you stop paying people, then they gonna start saying.
Especially when they used to get
Well,
that
you going to
money.
Bermuda, so I'm gonna give you a little word of advice.
Oh,
Stay away from the
watch
mini bar.
yourself.
Stay away from the mini bars.
Not drink
You know
out
they
the
killing
mini
people
bar.
in the
Yeah.
Dominican
I
Republic.
ain't drinking nothing when I
You
get out
don't
there.
drink.
If you
nothing,
get anything
bro.
out the mini bar, you get is
Nothing.
dead.
Y'all
He done
crazy.
already killed off the
And
bow-legged
make
people.
sure you keep a battle buddy with you, or two or three.
Yeah, somebody
Travel
knows
and pack.
you there.
He done killed the bow-legged
Somebody
people
that knows
off.
you there.
You ain't even safe in twos no more. You gotta go out like 4 to 6.
And it might be like
Like, it's too many of us.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be. I mean, pray for me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Oh, we definitely
it's
will do
dangerous
that.
out there.
We definitely will do that.
We gonna pray for the safe return of Malcolm. We gonna get this in now.
It ain't that dangerous where you won't go
Don't
get
slip
that
him
money
out
though,
from the
right?
mini bar. I know that's right.
Nah, he had me a
So
hotel
it's
room.
lightly dangerous.
Yeah, it's like
It ain't all that dangerous. You can still go out there and get your money.
This is my first time out there.
So when you go do your shows, do you just go and come back, or do you just spend a little time out there? Like,
Well, he got me out there for 2 days, so I'm gonna stay out there. You know what I mean? Have some fun out there. You know what I mean? Like I got this big this boat trip that I do once a year. 2019 is already sold out, so 2020 is a sisters cruise that I perform on every
Tell
year.
us about it.
So sisters cruise is already the one for 2019 is sold out, but 2020 they're gonna be selling tickets for. But it's a cruise that I'm on for 7 days. This one is going to Jamaica, and it's crazy fun. And I'll be performing on there, and I got like a couple other comedians on there with me as well. And y'all need to try to
How long you been doing this, man?
cruise. This is for me. This is the third one. This is the third one.
you need to let me know.
That thing crazy.
I try.
What's the time frame it be? Like from where to where?
The next one is October 9th. It's like 7 days.
And that's my birthday weekend.
Every year,
Every year.
7 days.
It's 7 days. Yeah. It's called the Sisters Cruise. Shout out to Jackie, Paradigm Shift. Shout out to Zinga, everybody. Shout out to everybody.
So y'all heard
Sean. Shout out to Sean. The people that run this thing. It's a good situation.
19 is sold out, so y'all make sure
19
y'all
sold
get
out.
on
Make sure y'all get on.
2020. And while we letting y'all know what y'all need to get on, don't forget I am doing this mansion party in October too. What is it? The 17th to the 22nd, 19th. 17th to the 22nd.
Right.
I don't even know what my own stuff is. That don't make no sense. But, for information, y'all can DM me or just get with me. Come down to the store, call my phone, do something.
GlobalTunesRadio.com.
Instagram.
Please get the app.
Comedian Malcolm Hill on Instagram.
Please get the app.
The Prince of Comedy, Malcolm Hill, is in the
Where's
building.
the bells at?
In the back alleys.
In the back alley. Just
So
make it easy.
when is your next show in Philly? What are you doing? Or you got something new coming up, or something we should be looking forward
Send out
to?
a flyer. I don't know if it's
Well, yeah, we know he has a show at Calabasas Restaurant
Calabasas
with
Restaurant.
Tony Woods and Denny
Tony
Live.
Woods, Denny Live.
That's on Saturday, July 27th. He
Yeah.
has a show at the Earl Cameron Theater on September 14th at 9 p.m. in
Yes.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Be there.
Bermuda.
Yes.
So, he's working.
I'm working.
He's working.
Oh, definitely.
Real
We got a list.
And
We
on
definitely
June
got a
12th,
list.
he's in the building of the Business Show,
Yes.
acting a fool, talking about midgets and killing off everybody. He done killed off all the midgets and bow-legged people.
Malcolm Dan there don't like nobody.
He done killed off everybody the last half hour.
All right, so now we're going to go to what we call our new thing, our shotgun round. You ready?
Shotgun.
Yeah.
Y'all surprising the weed? What do you mean shotgun?
Yeah. We just shoot off stuff to you, and you got to answer as quick as
Let's go.
possible.
Shoot it.
You ready?
We
Oprah
gonna
or
let
Gail?
him- We gonna let him shotgun you.
Shotgun it.
Give me something else. Give me something else. Shoot something else.
Oprah or Gail?
He don't like the shotgun.
Oprah or Gail?
Yeah.
That's the
Money.
one you rather-
Oprah. Shoot it. Give me one. Shoot it. Peanut butter or jelly?
What's her name?
Shoot it.
Whoopi Goldberg or what's the chick off the show?
Or whoever else. Whoever else.
No.
Shoot something else. Whoever else you say.
What's the chick off the?
Okay. Shoot something else, goddammit. Give me something. Bring it.
He said, I quit already. This is bullshit.
Anybody.
He like, Whoopi or...
Whoopie or give me
Past the roller girl already.
Come on, fast round. Give me something.
He done fucked his own like the
Peanut
round.
butter or jelly.
It's like the round slowed down real quick.
Any neighbor or outie neighbor. I like any neighbor.
He said, Whoopi Goldberg.
What's that chick name?
What's the girl you like? Tell him the comedian girl you like.
The big tall one, Liz.
Les.
Big Les?
Yeah.
And he want last too.
Oh, damn.
Slide on my number.
Would you like Big Les?
Yeah. Slide
Yeah.
on my number.
Yeah.
Next
You
time
want
you
to
see
get
it.
on the bus?
I thought I was crazy. Goddamn. You a little more crazy than me.
Slide on my number next time you see
He
it.
like midgets and big Les.
Yes. Now you like midgets and then you like Big Les.
I'm all over the place. Like 31 flavors. It depends on how I wake up. See, he must say he's saying the show. What's my motto?
He like what like him.
That's right.
They probably asked you to spell cat and you spell French fries.
He take him 8 to 80. He old
So
school.
you want to eat vanilla ice cream all the time? You don't switch it up when you go to Baskin Robbins? They know what you're coming to get when you get it.
Vanilla.
That's it.
No chocolate.
That's all.
You say I like light-skinned girls. I know you was gonna say because you think I like light-skinned girls.
I ain't even got nothing to
I know
say
you
about
think I
it.
just
No,
like
no,
light-skinned
I'm
girls.
just letting you go, cuz.
Nah.
I step outside the box a lot.
A lot. Do you hear me? Yeah.
He be so far away from the box, they don't even think the box is no more.
Yeah.
My box is a circle.
He get out the box and kick the shit out of it. He's a kicker. He is definitely a kicker.
My box is a circle.
You single too? You must be single.
Oh hell yeah.
Yes.
Now that shirt, are you coming from work or you work at a bowling alley? What kind of shirt is that?
When in this Harley, he fucking with the Harley people.
Oh, that's a gang.
He's messing with the Harley.
I'm sorry.
That is the Harley gang, man.
Listen, you see, look at his boots. Look at his boots. Look at his boots, Malcolm.
That is
Those
Harley
Davidson
Davidson.
3rd editions.
That shirt is like a security guard at Home Depot. That's how I thought it was. I don't know what they got to do. That's your gang member shirt? Oh man, I don't know what gang member.
Said that's your gang
He's
member.
a crib. He walked you. He
Y'all like
walked
the
out.
orphans. Remember the Warriors? They the orphans. Warriors.
Warriors,
See what you did
come
with
out
that
and
stuff?
play.
See what they did when
He
you
wear that
messed
shirt
up?
and make him look tough. Like you said, make him look like a security guard.
That's a black security guard from
We get
Home
him
It's a
Depot.
Vato shirt,
And
man.
a bowling shirt.
Vato.
Man,
That's the Harley
I ain't
Davidson.
gonna get that. I
And
was
it's
there.
Harley Davidson.
Yeah, that's the Harley
Wheels
Davidson,
are so-
man.
Wheels are so laughing at your ass.
They're like, get our shirt back.
Since I was 13.
Here comes the security guards.
They gonna take his patch back. And give us our damn patch back.
I got iron-on shirts and shit. What kind of game is that? Lord Jesus. That's really okay. All right.
He's okay.
Don't let him call the rest of the Warriors, okay?
You go outside. You go outside.
Oh, man.
We set the train on
You
fire.
gotta leave through the back door. You gotta
That was
leave
one
through
of
the
the
back
best
door.
movies. That was one of the best movies, cuz.
There's a lot of people ain't see that movie though. A lot of these young kids ain't see that.
No.
No, a lot of young kids.
Oh, I ain't
A
know
lot of
that.
young kids ain't see Jaws. You know what I'm saying? These dudes, this is new
What
era.
the?
Because
These
Where the fuck have you been at? You ain't see Jaws, though,
We
cuz.
be at the job sometimes messing with the young cats. They don't know nothing about Cornbread Earl and me, the Mac.
I can
They
see
don't
that.
know- Yeah.
I can see them not knowing that.
I know about it. I've never seen it.
What?
you
Cornbread
never
Earl?
seen Cornbread Earl?
I'm not that old.
Green fried green tomatoes?
Yeah, but you was still
Oh, man. Dude, you ready to come down to the crib?
You ever see The Wire? Snoop, you ever see The Wire? You ever see The Wire?
I don't watch The Wire.
Okay, well, you
I
need
got
to see
stuff
The Wire.
happening in my real
Because I
life.
can swear you Snoop from The Wire. I swear, your voice.
I got real stuff going on in my real life. I don't need to watch that mess on TV.
You the real one.
Yeah, I'm the real wire.
Real one.
I've been on a lot of radio stations, and I've never been the one that ain't do a break in between nothing. We went straight hour talking.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you
Straight hour.
They let
There ain't
us
no
do
commercial
what
breaks. Where's our sponsors? What we got? We got some sponsors?
we are sponsored.
Yeah, we got sponsor. Global Tune Radio.
Oh,
Dot,
oh,
dot,
the business show.
in the business show. Nil Ninja Pearl.
That's us.
If you're interested in
engineer
commercials,
don't have- he up-
pie shows, call Nadeem 267-597-0684. If you're interested in pie shows and having your commercials on pie shows, call us, holler back at us.
He can't help y'all. He just let y'all know to call him and he said,
I'm a little sick this week. I'm a little sick this week. Excuse my voice. Excuse
We're gonna call that number you like call motherfucking
Gangsta.
"Call that
Gangsta.
burglar gonna show up at your house."
If they took it that way, gangsta. That's all I can tell you.
Nobody calling that
Yeah,
number.
that's all right.
Like that.
He's like, I call him and a
So
burglar
question,
gonna
you
show
have
up.
any kids?
This too.
Y'all have kids? What that got to do with? Say no, I'm just.
Got a lot to do.
No, I have one daughter.
One and one
One
possible.
daughter.
Yeah.
How old is she?
Motherfucker, this what kind of interview is this, motherfucker? No,
You want to know everything about her.
18.
Don't ask for
She's 18?
Yes, 18.
I ain't no kid.
Yeah, I know.
So y'all grew up together, or
What?
did y'all grow up together? You know what I'm
We
saying?
grew up together. You look like a deadbeat dad to you, motherfucker. Say no. Yes, we grew up together. Yes, we
I'm
grew
talking
up
about
together.
as you matured and she grew, she got older, right? So
Yeah.
when you had her, you was what? 19, 20?
Motherfucker, ask me another question, goddammit.
Okay.
Oh, we ain't got no
So,
lineup of
how old
questions.
was
They
the
come as well.
This nigga's home angry.
shit.
They come at will,
Niggas
bro.
come and add
Yeah,
shit.
they
We want to know everything about you, dog, because that's gonna lead into the conversation that
No,
we're gonna get into.
my daughter,
The fans
we
wanna
grew up
know
together.
the
We
story.
grew up together. You know what I'm saying? We grew up together. You know what I mean? Me and the mom separated, and you know, took care of my daughter as well. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, you know, I have my own building. I have a duplex. I live upstairs on my duplex, and my daughter has her own room. She comes there and she stays with her mom.
Okay.
She goes back and forth. You want to know all my motherfucking business?
Yeah, I know.
Now we know Malcolm is a good dad.
Now, if I really want to know, how many zeros in your bank account? Who you bank with? TD Bank, Citizen, or American Heritage?
I told you the social was coming. I told him the social.
social.
I told him the social was coming next.
No, the reason I asked that because I have all girls myself, but and as far as you don't already went through the stage of the boyfriend, the dad, this, and now how y'all relationship, like y'all communication skill level wise,
It's still good. I mean, you know, that's my
come to
baby.
you, she come to you,
She's
and
in college. This is her
this,
first year in
and-
college though. So she really into the boys and stuff like that right now. So
all right.
she
She
Don't
focused.
do that. Well,
She
shout out to
focused.
Malcolm's daughter in
Yeah,
college.
she
Naya in college.
We gotta give a
My
shout out to
daughter,
these
Naya.
kids going to college. Y'all, and when
Yes.
she come home, y'all buy her some shit, cause y'all celebrate all these kids coming home from jail, and then when the
Oh,
kids come home from
right,
college, y'all
yeah.
won't give them nothing.
Nothing,
You know,
nothing.
kids come home from
They
jail, you
deserve
gonna buy
more.
a pair of sneakers. Nigga do 20 years in jail, you come home like he done did something thorough.
Yeah, you take it to the mall.
You know, you take him shopping.
Take you right to
You
the
take the nigga
mall.
who came home from jail shopping, but the kid
He
that
get to
home
go
from
to
jail,
the
you
mall.
don't take
Yeah, he
no
get
with
to go to the mall. Yeah, he get to go to the mall.
Hold on, Snoop. How you get all the way over there?
She
to
called
this-
it.
Yeah. How we get all the way over here to get the kids something? Last week was graduation.
Yeah, but
I'm
fuck
telling
them
my
kids.
kids.
I still
you know,
say fuck them
good
kids.
Graduation.
Little bastards.
You say
Wait a minute. How many kids you got?
I got
bunch
five.
You got
Five
kids.
girls.
You are a stone cold mess. You
And
got
she gonna say fuck them kids.
This kid's bad as
Home
shit.
Depot shirt.
He keep acting like kids ain't bad.
This guy's a stone cold mess. Man. He's living a life of a stone cold mess. He got on pedophile boots, a Home Depot shirt.
I'm living my best life, baby.
Yes, you are.
Black men don't cheat.
He wearing sex offender jeans. Pedophile boots
These
and a
are
Home
jeans, they
Depot
sweat.
shirt.
They rip away.
Pedophile face. You are a mess. You are a stone cold
Man,
mess.
they
He
rip
said the
their
boots is
away.
like
Rip away jeans.
them Harley edition, third edition.
Yes,
It's not
sir,
working,
yeah.
player.
Home Depot bowling shirt. Nigga.
That's right. That's right.
Oh man.
Night fruit
Won't
jeans.
believe it unless they see it. So what you think about Duval's new song? Black men don't cheat.
I like that little song. He's an idiot.
Sorry, that's
I like anything he did. He's just an
Yeah.
idiot.
That's a good joint. I heard it one time, but I
I
ain't
ain't hear it.
I heard that.
Yeah, I just play it for you. He's a whole little idiot. He's funny though. I like him.
That black boy.
Tell the little guy that was singing that smile,
Little
bitch.
smile.
Smile, bitch. You gotta,
He
whatever.
still don't
I ain't
know.
see it.
So we still.
I ain't in your league, cuz. I ain't in your league. I'm listening to old school shit, man.
Like,
Yeah, I ain't got all that
who you
new.
like?
Luther. I'm in the
That nigga
Luther,
listen to Minnie
the
Ripley.
Whisper,
Big Luther, little Luther.
Marvin.
Big Luther, little Luther.
I like the big
Fred
Luther.
Sanford.
Yeah, I like the big Luther.
Big Luther.
Yeah, I watched them too. Yep,
What
I
about
watched
Dre
them too.
Levert? You like Big Levert or Medium Levert?
All the big guys. All the big guys.
Yeah. I was about to say they all was
Yeah.
blowing. Yeah, they
Big
was
Ruben, Big
all every
Ruben.
size was
Like Big
blowing.
Ruben,
Yeah,
Big
everybody,
Ruben.
everyone in their size was
Ruben
blowing.
started-
Yeah, I like the big
Big
Ruben.
Ruben,
Yeah, I like the big
He
Ruben.
ain't did nothing since.
Yeah,
He lost that weight.
Yeah, as soon as he lost his weight,
can't breathe.
he lost his magic.
You can't
No,
breathe.
what it was
He
people
lost that
didn't
weight too
realize.
long, too soon.
Ruben was the shit because Ruben was known for singing other people's songs,
Right,
and they loved
right,
that.
yep.
Whenever he tried to
Once he
sing
tried
his
to do
own
his
song,
song,
nobody wanted
nobody
to hear
wanted
it.
to hear it, yeah.
They only wanted him to sing other people's songs. So what he made, but see, he didn't know his lane. As a singer, whoever you are, you got to know your market. And that was his market. He could have been a hell of a wedding singer because they make a lot of money just showing up, doing appearances, singing other people's songs. But he didn't want to do that. He wanted to come up with his own material, but nobody wanted to hear it. He made one song that people liked his whole career. That was actually his song.
Well, see, nowadays it's either
I forgot the joint when he was divorcing his wife or something.
they don't. Back in the day, you just had to sing and sound good. Now, either you
gotta have a
gotta
gimmick.
look good or you gotta be able to dance. And Ruben ain't good at neither one of those. You see what I'm saying? So now you gotta be able to dance or you gotta look good for the girls. If you don't,
Right.
for
Because
that,
there's only two fat people that
they
black
don't want to
people
hear.
like.
They don't want to hear if you can sing or not. 'Cause
And that's
even,
Biggie
even like
And Heavy D.
Like
Like
rappers.
he said.
Like some
Because
of the-
Heavy D can dance and Biggie dress nice. He ain't lying.
right, like some of the rappers. It ain't about your lyrics now. It's about you saying some of the words that the kids want to hear.
You gotta have a hook.
Liddy.
Yeah, you gotta have a hook.
Whatever. What the kids want to hear those words. That's it. Back in the day, you had to be able to rap. They don't care if you can rap now. If the music sound good and you saying the
all about
words,
the beat.
What it is it's the beat.
and the
Really,
beat, and the
that's
beat,
it's the
and
beat.
beat.
and
You gotta
saying
have a
the
banging
words
beat.
that these kids want to hear. Liddy and like Cardi B, she can't even
Talk.
damn near talk. You know what I'm saying? But she's saying the words that the kids want to hear, and that shit.
I don't even think it's that because a lot of the shit she say she make up, and the first time you heard
They
it,
love
like,
that.
She
They
said it.
love it.
I think what it is the beat and the shenanigans.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, you gotta beat in the hook.
same thing with Soulja Boy. People don't realize Soulja Boy got rich from that song, but the song was never his. He did a song that somebody else had already did.
You talking
and
about
didn't-
Soulja Boy that
His
Superman?
Soulja Boy, yeah.
That wasn't his song?
He had did some song. He had did a song that some other little boy had did, but it didn't go nowhere. He took the song, changed the words a little bit, and put a dance to it.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
it
once
was
he did that
fire.
dance, the dance worked out.
The
for him.
dance because
Yep.
everybody was doing the dance.
Gimmicks.
So if you wanted to learn the dance, what you had to do? Keep rewinding the song. Keep rewinding the song. By the time you learn the dance, you do the song too. It was,
Oh, okay.
You gotta find out what works for you, baby.
You
like,
do. You
like
do.
Lil
That's
Nas X, baby. Hometown rodeo.
listen, you know what? He did it with
I'll
that.
tell you.
Listen, the first time my son played that song, it was funny to me because you know my son ride horses. So when he played that, I'm like, Richie, for real though, because like it sounded like something you listen to.
You like it too, Malcolm?
No, I don't like that song.
Yeah, I'm about to
That
say.
shit wore on me. I like the hell out of
Yeah.
it.
You ain't gonna have no choice because they gonna play.
Yeah.
All these dudes that I know a lot of dudes that can rap, they got skills. If you ain't got no gimmick and doing what
Gotta
they
have
doing,
that
it
gimmick.
don't, just because you got rapping skills,
Don't mean nothing.
But they don't
nothing.
want
Don't
that
mean
no more
nothing.
than me.
they want a gimmick, and a lot
Let me tell you
of rappers that I know want to stay true to themselves and don't want to conform
Sell
to
out.
what's going on
Yeah,
and
mainstream.
do what they doing to get the money,
And
and
they
they
gonna
saying they
make the
staying to themselves. Like, well, I'm the same way as that. Like, I don't want to take nobody else's jokes to be famous. I don't want. I can do that tomorrow. I can go to Bermuda, see a dude out there, and say, "Damn, that's funny as shit." And they come here, and I can do that, and I can start making more money and everything. But I don't want to. I don't go out like that. And there's a lot of rappers that I know that ain't going to conform to what's going on now, and they only going to get to a certain extent because they're not going to do that. And that's just like, it's all about what you're in it for.
So all money ain't
It's all
good
about
money,
what you're in it for.
Oh, you're definitely not.
You know what I'm saying? I know
Definitely
dudes
not.
I know a dude that do everybody's joke, everybody's best joke from everybody from all over the country, and gets a standing ovation. But
And he get away with it?
yeah, because he's doing it here where these people ain't at, and he'll get a standing ovation. He'll get booked. All these people come up to him and book him on other shows. But when you go home and lay down in the bed and say, "Damn,"
You gotta sleep with
you
that.
gotta say, "Damn, I did everybody else's shit," and that's why I got a standing ovation. But now I know dudes that do their own jokes, do halfway well, and you can go home and lay down and say, "Damn, I did everything that they laughed at came from me." You know what I'm saying? From my thoughts. So I am a real comedian. This dude is not a real comedian, but he's going all over the world.
But then
It's all about what you're in it for.
What you in it for.
Everybody
You
want
in
that.
Because if he in it for the paper,
You want to
then
sell
he
bad
getting
dope?
what he set out.
You can sell bad dope. That's the bottom line.
Right,
You
he
know what
getting
I'm
what he putting in. Like,
getting what he put
that's
in.
what he's setting out to be. I'm just trying to be the richest. I ain't trying to be the most.
I'm trying to be the richest, right,
Politically
right.
correct.
He's doing what he's doing what he's supposed to
He's
do.
accomplishing what he's setting out to
Exactly.
do.
He's accomplishing what
Whereas,
he's
like you
setting out to
say,
do.
some people have morals and standards. Well, we can see that even with the rap
I'm about
game,
to
how-
sell out myself. Shit, fuck that.
Nah,
I'm about to get paid.
you gotta do
I'm
what
about to
you
get paid.
gotta do.
I'm gonna be on stage and say, how many people
It's
seen the
taking
Kings
too
of
long.
Comedy? And if everybody don't say it, then I'll be doing every one of
And
Bernie
you
Mac
said, well,
jokes.
fuck it, that shit.
Fuck
They
it.
ain't hear
Like,
this
y'all saw
one.
Nas.
They ain't never
coming
heard
out,
the Kings of
y'all.
Comedy. I'm about to do all the Kings
Y'all
of
in
Comedy.
that era with the Nas came out. You ever notice Nas, for him to say the most realest stuff in his rhymes, sold the less, and then a guy can come out with a song called Chicken Noodle Soup, or
Chicken Noodle Soup and sell more
Peanut
money.
Butter Jelly Time, and really sell like.
Cardi B made more
That
money
kills me.
than Run DMC. Okay? And these dudes can rap. You know what I'm
And
saying?
the only
So-
reason, but see, the only reason I don't compare that is because it was in a different era.
Different era, right.
So in a different era, you know, they made more. It was a different
Yeah,
way. But
yeah.
like you say, as you look
That's
at it nowadays, if somebody like a Nas or somebody put out an album and you know Nas gonna say something better than Cardi,
Right.
Nas album ain't gonna sell.
It's not gonna sell. If he
Cardi
don't,
B
if he
gonna
don't
go
say
triple double
chicken
platinum.
noodle soup, you know what I'm saying? I never thought I would hear the word tater tots in a rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, who would have thought years ago? You never thought you would hear the word tater tots
I know,
or
right?
lolly or laffy taffy in a rap.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Or peanut butter jelly
Like, you
time,
can't
like
peanut butter just you
No,
can't
but
imagine
no.
Can you imagine DMX saying Laffy Taffy?
You ever heard a song about
I can have my Laffy Taffy. What's my name? Laffy Taffy. It don't work.
No, the joint about the Chinese store.
Yeah.
No,
it
not
don't
that
work.
one. It's the joint, what is it? Three fried wings, shrimp
Oh,
fried
shrimp
rice.
fried rice and 3 fried salt, pepper, ketchup, hot sauce,
Something
and shit like that.
lemonade with the
Right,
peas
right,
on the
right,
ice.
right,
Like,
With the chicken on the side.
With the chicken on the
they got a whole song about the Chinese store experience, and that's so. I can't understand it. And like you say, when real rappers and real artists come out who got real content
Right.
in their music and in their
They don't
lyrics,
wanna
do
hear that.
not sell.
They're not gonna
Because
sell.
it's the kids, the millennium.
No,
that new
I'm gonna tell you
millennium
again, it's the
bullshit.
beat. Everything got to be a banger nowadays. So if you want to say anything that you really want people to hear, you got to put it over a banger. If you're not putting it over a banger, they don't want to hear it. You can say whatever you
Well,
want.
and it gotta be put together well. Like for example, Beanie Siegel. That dude can rap like I don't know what. But if he don't put together a good concept and a good song, like Drake is a master at putting together a concept. A hook, and a song. If you ain't got a good concept, hook, and a song, no matter how lyrically you're better than Drake, he puts together
Well,
mean
he's a different
songs.
breed. He's
I'm
a
just
different
saying.
breed
Well, he got a
because
lot of
he
people
can
helping him.
But also, you got to think
See,
he can sing.
in the
So
era-
it's easy for him to get a hook together.
Well, he don't even have to say the way he puts this stuff together and the hooks and the concept and the beats that he's getting, all that together. Beanie Siegel rapping is not going to compare to that.
All that.
You see what I'm saying? And Beanie
All that
Siegel,
help he getting.
all that help he's getting.
Yeah, yeah.
And like we come
This is
from the era
different.
where
It's
it's
different.
every man for himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Wasn't
all
no help.
Beanie.
Yeah.
A lot of these dudes is getting help. Cardi B is getting help from every rapper in the country to put together what she's saying. You see what I'm saying? So when it all comes out with the beat that she got going on, that's why she's with the boy, because they helping them with the raps all hours of the night. And that shit comes out to be fire the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Something
It's all about your team.
Yeah.
And with all that
'Cause you
said,
gotta have a team.
I have to go to my team, and y'all have to bring me back again on the next
Yes,
show.
indeed.
And we ain't going to use the bombs on the next one. We're going to
Oh, well,
definitely
we gonna go deep.
bring out.
So we
next
definitely
one.
gonna go
We
into
gonna
a
go
commercial
bomb.
break right now, and Malcolm Hill it will be leaving us
Yes.
at this time, but we do want to thank
And
him
thank
for
you,
coming
Malcolm.
out,
I really
showing us some
appreciate you,
love,
brother. I
Thank you.
really
It was
appreciate
good.
you.
going into his stuff. It's always a pleasure. You can
Yes.
come whenever you having a
Doors
show.
always
I like
open
that.
You
for
have
you,
something you want to
bro.
promote, you
Thank
can
you.
come
Doors
back at any
always open
time.
for you,
It's
man.
always open for you. We definitely appreciate your time and effort. We know you're a busy man.
Yes.
You know, so it's hard to come out and
Yes.
show the little people some love in the back alley.
This is about to be this show. I like this show, man. Real rap though. I like this
you,
show,
man. Thank
and I
you.
think it's gonna go far because y'all three got good chemistry. Y'all got, you know what I'm saying, your voices. I'm listening to. I'm into the whole politics, the voices, and him with the bowling alley shirt and all that. All that makes
We
magic.
winning.
Yes,
We
y'all
winning.
winning. Y'all winning.
We winning.
I just don't ever change that damn.
I need you. I got this in
Pedophile
all colors.
shirt.
I got this in all
I
colors.
feel like Snoop off the wire. He got
And Snoop
the
off the
bowling
wire.
alley shirt girl over there.
I need you to write some
And I'm
things
just
down
cousin
for the next time we
Nadine.
come.
I'm just cousin Nadine.
Well, what was so funny about Nadeem is y'all don't know. I don't know if the camera's on you, but the whole time this nigga eyes like he's falling asleep literally in front of. While you talking, this nigga eyes is closed. Like,
Let me tell you
I'm like,
something.
is this nigga on
If
heroin
you
or
work
what?
as many hours,
This nigga's on
listen to
heroin.
me.
I know heroin
If
when I see
you
heroin.
work as
This
many
nigga's on
hours,
heroin.
What's your problem?
Ain't no work, nigga. You ain't got no job, nigga. That's heroin.
I'm not time.
That's
You
that
ain't got no
heroin
time
time.
in me.
This nigga.
Yeah. I got real jobs with my real social. Yeah, I ain't got no time in me, bro. Yeah, I ain't got no real time.
He said I know somebody on heroin when I said
I know heroin, nigga. When I said that.
Listen, next time you come, I want you to write a few things down.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Now, the things I want you to write down are like, bank account, account number.
Nigga's question.
This
This nigga was trying to rob my
still
house.
on
His
his
question
social.
is fucking
he
like
gonna
he's
wait till you
trying to rob my
get
house.
here. He gonna send the squad in. I know where he live. I know where he
I
live.
don't trust this dude, man.
You don't leave Malcolm social security.
Yeah, he asked me some of the strangest questions I've ever heard in my entire life. What's your baby's social security number? What's your daughter's? I'm like, what the fuck, nigga?
If you'd have came earlier, well, I probably would have asked you that. Income tax, that's already gone. We
This
did that.
nigga. Yo, man, follow me on Instagram at Comedian Malcolm Hill. Plus, I'm at Hibachi every last Sunday of the month, man. I've been hosting
Shout
the
him out.
longest running
Hussein,
comedy
Hussein.
show. You know what I'm saying? 9 years straight at Hibachi on Delaware Avenue. Instagram, Comedian Malcolm Hill. All right?
He's a
Prince of
very,
comedy.
very funny
The
comedian.
Prince of comedy.
Glad you come up
And we'll be back.
Come see you. All right.